There is hope for you. I am a pastor that will not bamboozle you with things that I am not sure God can do. No, I didn't come here to impress you. No, I'm only here as a prophetic voice. I told you I'm going to talk to you about strength and strategy. We are talking about the strength for tomorrow. You need strength. There are many things you can classify as strength. Grace is a strength. Gratitude yesterday or 2 days ago was a strength, which of course we deploy. Grace is a strength. I tell you, focus is his vision, and also many other things we can call strength for anyone that's going to soar and get to the next phase of his life. But there is what you call strategy. Strategy explains to you steps you will take to achieve what God has said. Many of us, we don't know how to work with prophecy. We only take prophecy and we want to run. Sit down. Let God show you strategy. How you can get there. Show us your path. Reveal your path to us. So that we will not just be just on the same spot complaining it's not working. Sir, the same prophecy that is meant for you is meant for others. The same man speaking to all of you. But the steps you take after now will tell us whether those prophecies will work in your life. Shout a big amen. Except you are tired of your situation, you cannot do anything about it. So many, I know in the religious circle, so many people want to be spoon-fed. They want to be spoon-fed. They want everything to be done for them. God did not design your life like that. A time in your life comes when you will take your destiny in your hand. Elisha said, after he has succeeded as a farmer, listen, Elisha was a success when it comes to farming. You know what? He was even older, according to Bible history, than Elijah. He followed Elijah to a point when Elijah now asked him, what do you want? Elijah did not just say, receive it. Did he say so? That, okay, receive it for being faithful over the years. As a matter of fact, he tried to dissuade him from following. At the time, I was, why will Elijah, is he not a wicked leader? Why is that? Stay here. God has sent me. Stay here. From Jericho, stay here. To Bethel, stay here. And the man was still saying, as long as God lives, I will not allow you go. If they crossed Jordan together, it was like Elijah did not have a plan for Elisha. But Elisha knew what he was doing. He said, but this man, I know heaven will answer my prayer. That this man will not leave me without what? A transfer into my life. So he had this transaction in his mind. He knew when to strike. He knew when to ask. And he knew what he wanted. Elijah now opened the door. What do you want me to do? What do you ask? Whatever you want. The man was smart. I followed you now. I counted all the miracles you did. You are a success. Me, I have had success in business. If I changed over to this one, I must have something double, something to show. This level of success is good, but it's not the best for me. Yeah, you can go if you want. But for me, that we are leaving behind, I'm not going to take this small success or portion. I want a double portion of your spirit. Double portion of my spirit has only one spirit. How? Double. And he said, it is hard. But if you can see me. So you know this, Elijah, that you will transfer this thing later. He didn't know. At that point, it was when God revealed to him to tell Elisha that if he could see, because there was something larger, bigger than Elijah, that Elijah was telling Elisha to see. Elijah too did not know the entire picture. He does not have the entire picture up until that time. He just opened his mouth and said, me, it is beyond me. But if you can see me, maybe. For the first time, chariots of fire came. I believe it is the same chariot they use in heaven. Came to come and pick Elijah. And Elisha saw it. He said, my father. So you are larger than this. So you are bigger than this. I followed you this far. I didn't know your capacity. I didn't know that you are so connected. I didn't know that this is so much about you. And he saw it. And he grabbed it. And it happened for him. Oh my goodness. I am your father. I can never be your limit. No matter my level of success, I can never be your limit. Pastor Adejumo, hear this. I am your father. Whatever you have seen in me can never be your limit. If it is your limit, I didn't leave. Take your seat. Whatever that you are seeing in me is just a beginning. Brace up! When you leave this place and say, you lock yourself up for 3 days and say, my Father in heaven, I heard what my father said. I don't want what I see in him to be my limit. My expectation is beyond him. As I hear him speak and I follow him, please give me much more than what he has. That's how to be. That's how to be. Let nobody oppress you with whatever he has. Be he your uncle, be he your brother, be he your father, be he your boss. Don't let anybody oppress you with whatever he has. I have worked under a boss that things turned around for me. He slept in my house. He said he has never enjoyed this kind of sleep for a long time. What he has to get that today as my boss is just about, to the glory of God, it's just about maybe 1/10 of what God has given me. I worked under him. He paid me salary. He calls me regularly. I send money to him. Till today. He's about 85 years now. He was my boss. I used to wait on him to receive instructions. But God already assured me that where I was not going to be the final destination, that I will still go beyond him and to the glory of God. So if you look at me and you are seeing me as the end of your story, I am not. I resign. I can never be. You can be more. Today, receive strength for more. Again, I say, receive strength for more. So everyone, listen, take your seat. Son, you can go back. I'll call you anytime I need you. Everyone, he's created with a capacity for expansion. Everyone. According to God's word, your peak or your point of saturation is your own decision. Your peak or your point of saturation is what? If you are listening to me. What is it? My father was a great man. My own father was a great man. Read, at least in his own right, during his own time, he was a rich man. He was. When at least you are counting rich people among the poor, he was one of these rich people among the poor. He had some properties. When they were distributing the properties, they only hinted me. They didn't invite me because they know that I will not take anything from what they are sharing. I see it as a setback because I have left that point long time that I have to be struggling over the property of a man that labored, had what he had, and then I will not be saying, oh yeah, give me my own portion, or fighting over it. I am wiser. I have told my children, biological, that whatever I have is just jara over what God is going to give you. Just jara. After all, what is it? It will just be jara over everything that God will give to you. What I see, you don't see. You are larger than what you think you are. You are larger. You are greater, by far. The capacity of this church, Pastor Joe, the capacity, you are doing 2 services. Abi, the capacity of this church, if I tell you, you yourself, you will say, we don't know we could be this large. Strategy will take you there. I am a possibilitarian. I am a possibility preacher. I am a possibility thinker. I may not talk much, but I know so much. I can't see anybody tell me that I can be stopped. No. I don't see anything stop me. I was giving a testimony on the platform yesterday because we pastors, I told Pastor Joe, we pastors, we used to pray on Saturday. So on our platform, I was telling them that we are now in seasons, some seasons. I was telling them about what I meant, and I was explaining that to them within 5 minutes that I had. And I gave a testimony about one of us whose daughter was sick in the U.S., but I didn't tell them it was in the U.S. Sick, and he was in the ICU, intensive care. They did a video for me. She was on oxygen. She couldn't eat. She couldn't do anything. She was just there. The father called me and said, sir, this is what is happening to our daughter. Blah. And so I said, no problem. The mother was there. So the mother put me on speakerphone to talk to my girl who was in ICU. I spoke some words. He sent his word healed them, delivering them from all their oppressions. I spoke some words to her, and I said, daughter, your recovery begins now. I said, let your whole system begin to respond to what I say. And I began to pray for her. And to the glory of God, yesterday, that was day before yesterday, they removed her from ICU. She already recovered so fast. The mother sent a Yoruba something to me. He said, Papa, your God has done it. Your God has done it. Oh. He said, that means that my daughter has recovered within how many hours? And it's about a pastor. The one that does not have a pastor, you are suffering. I tell you, if you don't have a pastor who is connected to heaven, there are some battles that are beyond you. God did it like that because the Lord is my shepherd. And he said, I shall not want. If you don't have a shepherd over you, or you have a shepherd and you don't know the value of your shepherd, you are suffering. In case nobody told you, you are suffering. There are some pastors that are connected to heaven by covenant. And when they speak, heaven honors their word. What is it? What is it? Me too can pray. Pray. Go and pray. Yes, go and pray. I'm not saying that your prayer will not be heard, but additional voice from heaven will make it fast. So when you get to a point when you know that, this is beyond me, call your pastor and say, Daddy, come and help me. Oh, this is the situation with me. And only one word from the Lord, from his mouth, you will just solve the problem. Somebody shout, I believe it. So success in life is elastic in nature. The more you see, the more you get. The more you see, the more you get. Are you seeing something? The more you see, the more you get. The more you see, God brought Abraham out. Look, north, south, east, and west, as far as you can see. The more you see, the more you get. The more you see, the more you get. Psalm 115, 12 to 15. I know that I may not be able to finish this. I will try and spend 10 more minutes so that I can pray for you. Psalm 115, 12 to 15. The Lord hath been mindful of us. God. Oh my goodness. The Lord has been mindful of me. So it means that God cares for you. God thinks about you. Even when you think that he is not there, he is there because he's always thinking about you. The prodigal son came back to his father. His father was out there waiting for him because the father was thinking about him. Thinking about him. So God is being mindful of us. He will bless us. He will bless the house of Israel, the house of Agape.